Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. Hillary here. A new channel for beauty bloggers, for makeup enthusiasts, for beginners. I just wanted to kind of, do a sit down, get ready with me. I have one brand. I'm going to do a full face of Colourpop, and then I will leave some comments down below on how some things wore. I have some things from the Pretty Fresh line, and then I have some things that are not first impressions, but just kind of a get to know me, I guess. My name is Hillary. My birthday is tomorrow. By the time you'll be seeing this, yes, I guess it'll be same day. I'm going in with the Pretty Fresh Hyloronic Hydrating Primer. This is a first impression. This video is not sponsored. Well, it is sponsored by myself, yours truly. I don't have any sponsorships. I don't have any links. I will go ahead and link everything, or I will post everything down below because I don't have any links to anything. But if you have any questions, comments, let me know. I want this to be a very family friendly channel. I guess I'll let that sit in for a little bit. It feels very hydrating, very smooth. Man, so I guess I need to start off with why YouTube. I'm going to start off with the Pretty Fresh tinted moisturizer for my complexion products after the primer. Let that sit. We have the color Light 5N. This may be a little dark, but anyway, why YouTube? I am a teacher, and so I thought, you know what, why not? Why not try something different? That's what it looks like. It's just a pump. It's pretty. It's not really super thick, but it's not pretty runny either. I'm going to spread that out on my face with a flat top kabuki brush. This is just the Colourpop F15. Remember, not sponsored. I bought all these products myself. But why YouTube? Well, I love watching makeup videos. They're my favorite. Those, and then of course I like watching cooking videos to kind of help give me ideas. I'm a mom. I think I said that. I'm a mom of 3 young boys. They are 12, 10, and 5, all boys. And pretty light coverage on this. I live in a very rural area. My husband and I have property, and we have animals. We have 3 goats and quite a few chickens, and get some more. I just put, and that was 2 pumps before. This is 1 more pump for my forehead, or my 5 head, I should say, because it's kind of a large surface area. Kind of get that spread on there. My husband and I have property, and I grew up in a very rural part of Oklahoma. My husband grew up in the town that we live in currently. We love it. I'm a teacher. I'm getting ready for a basketball game for my middle son. I'm just going to take what's left over. I do have the Colourpop sponge. This came in a set with the Pretty Fresh foundation, or the tinted moisturizer. Is not a foundation. The tinted moisturizer and the primer. So just kind of smooth that all in. I like to do that to take away any brush strokes. And so then there is kind of what the skin is looking like. All right, so now I have 2 concealers, because I'm not sure if the one that I picked up in Light 33C in the Pretty Fresh line is going to be too dark for underneath my eyes. So, but this is a first impression as well. So we'll just kind of, oh no, because I had a backup, because I used the regular Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I use the shades. I have 2 shades. I use Light 12, and then this one is Fair 06 to do my face. But no, I think this one will be fine. And I'm actually having a super good skin day. So I'm not having to do a lot of blemishes. I do have a birthmark right there on my neck. So we're going to cover that up. Let that kind of sit for a minute. I'm not sure how this performs. Now when I do my concealer, if I'm having a good skin day, like today, which yes, I will not let it sit very long. Now if I'm wanting the most out of the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, I do let it sit a little bit and dry. So when I do my concealer, I start with my eyes and put it on, and I just kind of draw some stripes on it, you know, 5 or 6, however many I think I need to get good coverage. And I'm not very familiar with this, but I wanted to do a first impression because you guys are getting a first impression of myself and of my channel. I am a busy mom of 3 boys, and I do have a full-time job as a teacher, and so my videos will probably, most likely, maybe, I don't want to do anything definitive, it'd be weekend videos. If not, I might do some early morning get ready with me, first impressions and things like that. Okay, so that is looking like super fresh and super healthy. I really like the name of that. Okay. And so now another first impression is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I ordered the shade Translucent. So I have never used this. I guess I'm just going to get some in the cap. And this first video is probably going to be all over the place. I have to tell you, I am fairly nervous. And so I'm just going to get some on my sponge here. And I'm going to go ahead and kind of set my under eyes. I do have combo leaning oily skin, but then there are some days that my skin is completely normal. Here, I told you I live in Oklahoma. We are having some peculiar weather. Oh, got that powder all over my lips. Some peculiar weather, and it's supposed to be upwards of 70 degrees today. At the first day of February. I'm just mind blown. How about it? We're going to be in the 70s. So our goats and chickens, and we have 2 turkeys. I'm sorry, we did have 3. One passed away a couple of weeks ago. She got sick, bless her heart. I'm just going to take whatever's left in the cap and my big, this is my Morphe Jekyll & Hill JH01 powder brush, and I'm going to set my cheeks. I do like to set all of my face, and as we get to know each other, you guys will see that, because I don't want the coverage to move. I'm a face toucher. I also have a 5-year-old son, and he likes to waller me, and so my makeup moves, and I just kind of pounce and buff, just kind of set that so nothing's super tacky. My throat is still super tacky, so I'm going to take some more of that powder, and it is very finely milled powder, and just kind of brush that all over, brush it all over until, oh yeah, that feels good. I really like that. Powder feels nice and lightweight. It's very nice, very, very nice. So I wanted to kind of do something besides being a teacher. I know I keep getting off subject. I'm like, what am I trying to say? I don't know. Okay, so next, I guess I'm going to go ahead and finish up the complexion. I did do, probably about a year ago, I did a build your own palette with Colourpop. And so I did some, well, maybe not a year ago, because these are Kathleen Light blushes that she did that are in the color My Sun and Stars. And then this one's just a Colourpop pressed blush in Romcom. And then I have Private Party in the bronzer. So I'm going to use these and then a mixture of those. This, my bronzer brush. It's just a brush I got in a BoxyCharm, and so I'm going to go ahead, and this Private Party is such a beautiful bronzer. I'm going to put that on my cheeks, along my forehead to kind of bring the shadow down, because my forehead's a little on the long side, my hairline, and so kind of bring that down, kind of bronze. I want to be nice and bronze, and then I'll do it under the jaw. And then, of course, I like to blend it down the neck. And I will do a 3 shape here on my cheek, so everything is nice and seamless. Bring everything nice and down. I guess I'll contour my nose a little bit, I guess. My nose is quite large. And I have one of the best brushes, I believe, in my personal opinion, for nose contour. It's an angled contour brush by e.l.f. I've never tried e.l.f. products, but I do have a couple of their brushes. That is on my 2020 to try list, is e.l.f. And so, because everything, of course, I'm just starting out, not in makeup. I've been wearing makeup pretty continuously since I was in high school, but really doing the full-on bronzer, highlight, and all of that has been probably within the last year and a half, I guess. And my students seem to like it, and I have some that will ask me, they'll say, "Miss Eagle, what'd you use today?" And so I'll tell them, and they're always so sweet. And I do teach high school, and contrary to popular belief, the teenagers these days, some are very sweet and very much care about their educations and things like that. And I have a group of the best. I love them. I love all the kiddos that I've had. Okay, now I'm going to use this one is not a first impression, and neither is anything in my palette. This is Flexitarian. It's a Super Shock Shadow Highlight. Oh my gosh, it is just so beautiful. Another Moda highlighter brush. So I'm just going to kind of swirl in there, hit my cheeks. Because I don't have my brows or anything on, I'll actually swoop it above my brow, into my brow, and down. I am very blessed to be a teacher, and oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. Love my job, love my kids. And so when I put highlighter on my nose, I don't bring it all the way down, and I don't do a tip highlight because, well, I don't want it to draw attention. So I put some on the sides of my nose. So if I'm taking a photograph, I mean, just look how gorgeous. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I put it down the center of my nose to about right here at the end of my bone, on the sides of my nostrils, my cupid's bow, and then the tip of my chin. So beautiful. I do my highlighter first. Normally, there are some days that I get a little crazy and I want to do blush first, but then I will take my brush, and I'm just mixing into both of those with my JH04. I'm just gonna, oh, so pretty. Just kind of buff that in, stamp and drag it back. So pretty. And then I take it up over my nose. Just kind of blend everything. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with I did go ahead and get the Pretty Fresh Hyloronic Setting Mist. Shake that up. I do have a finishing spray for when we're all done if we decide we want to use it. Okay, shake that. This is the first impression as well. Ah! Scared. Oh, that mist is nice. Sometimes you'll get things and the sprayer is like a water hose to the face. Take my little handy fan, dry it off a little bit. Handy fan from Amazon, best purchase ever. Love it. And then I will take my sponge and lightly kind of dab over. Any of the areas while that's drying. I am filming this at, I don't know, 8:30 in the morning. The sun is moving in and out of my window, and so it is creating all kinds of fun lighting. All right, I have 3 products that are first impressions for me. It's going to be the Brow Boss Pencil in Ash Brown, the BFF Volumizing Mascara in Black on Black, and then I have the gel in Clear for Brows. So we're going to go ahead and set our brows, or do our brows, and we'll set them after. I got Ash Brown. I'm hoping this color works. I have a little mirror here with my name on it. I never find anything with my name, so when I do, I purchase it. My husband and boys went to Branson, Missouri this past summer, and we were looking for things with names on it. And of course, my oldest and my husband, there was all kinds of things. My husband's name is John, and so there's all types of things with John on it because it's such a common name. However, my middle son's name is Chandler and my little one's name is Liam, but they're both spelled unusual than the normal spelling. This brow pencil is quite, I don't know, dry, I guess. And so I'm not getting a lot of pigment through it. I'm really having to kind of press and go over it and kind of backfill. I mean, it's not bad. I'm just having to really work at it, which, you know, for every good brow, I suppose, it's worth working. But anyway, so I couldn't find anything with my name on it, and then I found this wonderful item on Jane.com, and you could personalize this little handheld mirror, and I take it with me when we travel. And it's just been, and it's nice that it has my name on it, because as a little girl, I never found anything with my name on it. Even though one of our former first ladies and I share a first name, you would think that, all right, well, that eyebrow did much better than my other one. I do like this pencil, first impression though, so I will have to keep you up. It's backwards. Whoops. I will have to keep you updated on how that goes. Okay, so instead of setting the brows, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeshadow. I think I'm going to do some matchy today, so I think I'm going to use the purples and kind of stay in this group right in here. And these are all Colourpop single shadows. Some of them are, I'm just going to go into the brown and the pink, the 2 mattes. Just going to go in the crease with those. Actually, I think I'm going to use my handheld mirror for this. Have it on my lap. And then go in my crease. And I have quite hooded eyes, and so I utilize the space between my eyelashes and my eyebrow, because I want to use the most real estate on my face as I can. And that's my real estate area, is between my eyelashes and my brow. So I bring it all up in here. I kind of meet my nose contour to kind of make it all super seamless. You don't want any harsh lines. You don't want any choppiness, or think, man, I'm going to go ahead and bring that on my lower lash line as well. I have done a couple of tutorials on Facebook Live. And then I have a young lady, our basketball homecoming is this coming week, and so she was super sweet and asked me if I would do her makeup for homecoming. And she's just an amazing young lady, and I've had her 2 older sisters, and I said absolutely. And so I am not a makeup artist. I am just someone who fell in love with makeup on a regular basis last year. Okay, so now I'm going to take this purple, and I'm going to get it on my flat brush. It's just a motor brush that came in a BoxyCharm, and I'll put that right out here. So I know this video is going to be a little long because it is the first one, and I'm pulling out all the stops to kind of entice you to watch, because I would love for you to watch my videos, get to know me. We do have a hobby farm. I kind of, said that earlier in the video. We do have, and I'm just kind of packing that color on. We do have a hobby video, or a hobby farm, and I plan on putting some of those in my videos. Eventually, having my kids in my videos, my boys. Just kind of pack that, and then I turn the brush over and kind of put it on my bone right here, and then I will use the brush that we were using, which is a JH32, and with nothing else on it, and I'm just going to kind of blend that into the rest. I'll do that on both eyes. Ooh, that sun. I filmed in my closet. My husband built me a little makeup area, and it has my makeup desk, or my vanity, I guess. Okay, now I'm going to take a pencil brush. I'm going to take that same purple. I'm going to go on my lower lash line, just right out here. Kind of connect it up at the top. Kind of blend as you go along, so there's no harsh line there. My kiddos do. Oh, I have a loose eyelash. My kiddos do play sports. All 3 of them play baseball. This will be Liam's first season on an actual baseball team. He's been playing soccer on a little rec team in our town, but this will be his first year. I'm just going to kind of define that lash a little bit right there. Okay, now I think I'm just going to take this shimmer right here. It's called, I think, Glass Bull. Anyway, Colourpop. It is absolutely, oh, that sun is making it, oh, there it is. So beautiful. And I'm just going to kind of tap that in here. I'm just kind of doing a super light makeup look because I am going to a basketball game today. So I'm not going to do any falsies. I'm just going to put some mascara on. I'm going to do my tight line and my water line. So my eyes are blue, and so I will do my tight line and water line almost every day to kind of help my eyes stand out because they are blue. I'm just going to kind of tap that in there until I get the opacity that I'm wanting. It's a super fine glitter. Sometimes I'll use it as a topper to kind of pull out any blues and purples that I'm wanting out of my look. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Now, I do not have a highlighting shade from Colourpop that's light enough, so I'm just going to go back into our Flexitarian in that same pencil brush. Just kind of dab, dab, dab. It's very soft, and just kind of get in there. And then I like to swoop it and connect it up in here. Swoop down and connect here. Same thing. Swoop, swoop, make it all, and then hit under that brow bone, and then we'll go ahead and set those. Now, I've used these eyeshadows several times before, and I absolutely love them. Absolutely. If you didn't catch that, absolutely. put all my brushes back. If not, my kids will get in here and mess with my stuff. Now, I decided to start with Colourpop because, first of all, I love the brand. I learned about them. I didn't even know they were a brand until I started watching Kathleen Lights. And then I ordered a few things from them. Their Super Shock Shadows is what I started with. And then their Super Shock Highlighter. I had that. And then I built my own palette. But there were some things that I had never tried. And so I have recently tried their no filter concealers and then their no filter stick foundation. I'd watched some reviews on the no filter liquid foundation and people were saying that it was just absolutely horrible and provided no coverage and so on and so forth, and so it kind of freaked me out, so I didn't get it. But I've heard really good things about the hyaluronic tint, and my skin feels wonderful right now. Super hydrating. So I'm just going to curl my lashes. This lash curler is from Sephora. I recently got it on Black Friday. Oh, my hand is like super bright. So I think we're going to scoot. I think we're going to turn this way. There we go. We'll go right there. And I'm going to try out this mascara. See what we think. Oh, that wand is enormous. It's almost the size of my eye. Okay, I forgot I need to do my waterline and my tight line. Okay, so I bought the entire collection of the Creme gel liners, and here are two colors. It's Piggy Bank, which is the purple, and Swerve is the black. I'm going to do Piggy Bank on the bottom. And just kind of add that extra little purple. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And I'm going to try not to make horrible faces while I'm doing that. Sometimes can't help it. And then I'm going to put Swerve up on my tight line. Because my eyes are blue, it just makes them even better and stand out. So because I don't have a lot of makeup, of course, because I don't have any sponsorships and I want to be very conscious with my funds, my makeup funds monthly, I try to buy an item here or there and so on. I just recently, my latest purchase, besides all of these Colourpop products, was the Tati Beauty, I need to curl this one. The Tati Beauty Naturals Volume 1, or Neutrals Volume 1 eyeshadow palette. It's fantastic. If you don't have it, I absolutely recommend it. It's totally worth the money. I did a New Year's Eve look with it on my Facebook Live, and I got a ton of compliments on it. And then I wear it periodically. And I also have a haul coming from, it's a mini haul, because I only bought, I think, 4 or 5 things from Alter Ego, because I had tried them on recommendation from Allie Glines and Jen Phelps here on YouTube. And so Allie recommended the Goddess palette, which is a dupe for the Natasha Denona Gold palette, and it is fantastic. And then Jen Phelps recommended the Temptress palette, which is a dupe for the Sultry palette. Neither one of them I had. I don't have anything eye related or complexion related from Anastasia, but I do have some of her, excuse me, glosses and lips, liquid lips, and I do really like those. But just spending that kind of money on an eyeshadow palette, except for here recently because I decided I wanted to do YouTube, just kind of seemed ridiculous to me. But I am slowly building up my collection. I'm going to go in with the Colourpop Lippy Pencil in Toy. Just kind of do a neutral lip today. Just going to kind of line my lips and fill those in. But yes, Kathleen Lights, she is how I found Colourpop, and I thank her all the time for it. Now, she doesn't know who I am, but I'm thanking her right now. And then, of course, Jaclyn Hill. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. Jaclyn Hill is the reason I decided to do, not YouTube per se, but to do makeup, kind of get out of where I was with my makeup routine, because I would throw on some powder, foundation, mascara, and blush and a lip, and that was it. And so I watched some of her videos and thought, you know what, I can do this, and she's a fantastic teacher. And I am a teacher by trade. I teach English, high school English. And so I learned from her. My students, my husband, my friends all very much responded to the progressions that I would make, and they all seemed to be very proud of me. And so I thought, you know what, I really love this, and I want to kind of fuel my desire to teach and to do makeup and things like that. So I decided to start my YouTube channel, and my students are thrilled, and my 3 little boys are thrilled as well. So hopefully you are thrilled that I have decided to take this leap into the YouTube family, in the beauty and lifestyle and things like that. And if you would like to join me for another Get Ready With Me, I want to keep it very real life, very one cut things. So, you know, if my kids come in and, you know, bother me, there you go. You guys will get to kind of see that. My husband, you know, so on and so forth. And so I want to keep it very real, very realistic, what we do when we're getting ready. And then, of course, I can do some sit-down formal Get Ready With Me. I can also do, you know, tutorials, certain just eye looks, and already have my base done, or whatever you guys are interested in watching. Just kind of let me know down in the comments. And I am just so excited to start this journey. Please click the notification bell, the subscribe button, and let's get this year kicked off, in my channel as well. Okay, I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.